Welcome, ladies. Okay, I just wanted to take a minute to welcome you guys to this group. Whether you are a newcomer who's just joining us and has decided to jumpstart your health and fitness journey, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. If you are a returning member who has rededicated herself, who has recommitted to herself and to this group and to this process and the journey, thank you for coming back and coming over with me. I'm so happy to have you guys here and back and remotivated and re-energized. So to everyone, thank you for being here. I appreciate it more than you will ever know. I'm so excited and happy that I get to share in this journey with you all. So thank you for being here. Welcome. I just wanted to take a quick minute to kind of discuss a little bit about what this group is going to look like now that we've got new members and recommitted members. So I generally like to run my groups, as some of you know, pretty laid back. I remind myself daily that this is your journey, your own journey, and it looks different for everyone. So aside from the general occasional check-ins, I typically don't hound you guys too much, or at least I hope that that's not how you feel. But I am going to try and step up my game a little bit. As some of you already know, my own journey has been a little bit of a roller coaster the last couple of months with baby, and I've been not so on top of my game, which is kind of the reason for this reboot of the group. And starting a new fresh group is because I felt like I needed to recommit and rededicate myself too. So I wanted to make sure that I was giving everyone who really, really wanted to be here the time and the attention that they needed and deserved. And so I appreciate you again. I'll say it a million times over. I appreciate you. So I do want to say for newcomers, we generally do check-ins every once in a while. I'm going to try to up that and do them more frequently. This is when I just ask you to check in with me and let me know what's going well, what you're struggling with, what you need help with, and then we can work together to figure out new ways of doing things if there's things that aren't really working for you, or if everything's going great. I want to hear about that too, because that's why we're here, right? And so that's one of our check-ins, in addition to just logging our daily workouts and shakes. So with that being said, we tend to do random prize days. So the way that works, has always worked in the past, is that, let's say it's Monday and I wake up and I'm like, man, I really feel like everyone deserves a prize after last week, or being so dedicated this weekend, or whatever reason I'm looking for. Or maybe it's that everyone kind of just needs a pick me up and something to get them motivated. And so the reason I do them randomly is so that it kind of keeps you on your toes and you don't just show up and log your stuff because you want a prize, right? So the way I do it is, if it's Monday and I'm like, okay, they need something, they need a little extra something, so I'm going to make today a prize day. But I don't tell you until Tuesday that Monday was a prize day. So the way I do it is, everyone that logs in and does their workout and does their shakes on Monday will be entered into a prize pool for to be drawn on Tuesday. And that way, I know you guys are showing up because you want to be here, because you want to reach your goals, because you want to be dedicated to this process, and not because you just want a prize. Does that make sense? And so we're going to continue to do that. Sometimes it's, a week in between. Sometimes it's a couple weeks. There have been times where I've done them a couple days in between when we need a little bit extra. So it's totally random. You'll never know when they're coming. Lately, the last couple times, I've kind of warned everyone because I really wanted to get everyone going. But I really prefer to do them randomly so that we're not motivated by prizes, but motivated just to just to be here. But something new that I'm adding is that we are going to start, the point of this group is that we're in community, that we're supporting each other, that we're encouraging each other, and that's really what this is all about, right? Like, we can all go out and work out on our own and be on our own fitness journeys, and sometimes that doesn't always work out, right? Because we get all fizzled out. So the really cool thing about a group like this is the community and the support and the accountability that we receive while we're doing the workouts, while we're drinking our shakes, while we're doing all the hard stuff. So part of our random prize days, I'm going to start incorporating participation and motivating each other and encouraging each other. So I'm looking for comments and likes that you're listening to what others are saying, you're reading what they're writing, you're giving them feedback if they're asking questions, or giving them feedback if they just need a little bit of an extra boost because they're having a hard day. I want to see that camaraderie between you all. I want to see that that encouragement. So there could be workout prize days, there could be shake prize days, there could be encouragement prize days. So that is something that I'm looking for from you guys, aside from just showing up and being present. So that should be that should be fun. And I'm looking forward to being able to read these things and really get motivated from them myself. Also, what I would like to do as far as recommitting myself and being more present myself is to be able to bring you guys more of myself, more of my experience, more of what I'm here to help you with, and that's motivation, and so and tips and tricks. And so I'm going to do my best to bring you guys more of that. And if there's anything that you guys are looking for that maybe is the reason that brought you to this group, or you're hoping to see from me, or that you didn't see in the past and you wish you had, I encourage you to reach out and to share those ideas with me so that I know what you guys are looking for. I want this to be a collaborative group. I want you guys to get the most out of it. So please feel free to reach out to me with anything you're looking for. And more importantly, don't wait for me to check in with you. If you have something that's concerning to you, or that you're struggling with, or maybe something you're really excited to share with me, but it's not a check-in day, tell me, reach out to me, ask me questions, and really use me as a tool, as a resource to reach your goals and to better your journey and better yourself. So I hope that all makes sense. I cannot wait to get started with you.